Hi everyone, this is Shelly again from Katie. Decided to try to get caught up on my videos. I just finished up a video of what I did to go through and set up um, for my company. Um, Now this video is just about getting the word out. Traditionally, I think most um, multi-level marketing or MLM companies did parties. You got somebody to host a party or do a party. Um, I think now what I'm seeing a lot is people have actually are starting to use the internet more. So you have internet parties. You have, of course, nothing beats the one-on-one. I'm noticing that people are starting to do vendor events and um, just different networkings. Um, I know a lot of people are doing what I am trying to do, which is basically just synergizing. Find somebody who does something different than you. You refer anybody looking for weight loss products to them, and then they refer anybody looking for, I don't know, powder coating or getting their tumblers decorated because that's big right now. To you have that referral, and maybe if the refers go one way more so than the other way, then hey, hook me up with some free product or hook me up with um, a discount or um, for every 5 customers or trade off. There's a trade off there. Um, I think that the one thing that has always been front in my mind is how do you always try to help others. God will take care of you. God will take care of you. But you have to do your part. And in us all, there's a little piece of God, and there's a little piece of Jesus, and you, if Jesus lives within, then you do for others that that might or might not get paid back, and eventually, God will make sure that you have what you need in order to succeed, in order to be able to buy your groceries or pay your bills. Um, I know whenever my husband and I first started dating, I would get a bonus, and he was like, "Why are you spending all your bonus?" Because my bonus would always come at Christmas time. "Why are you spending all your bonus on gift cards?" Because I would buy gift cards to grocery stores and just different gas cards, stuff like that, and I would hand them out. Um, and they weren't much. It was like $5 or $10 per card. I mean, it's not a lot, but you don't know what that $5 or $10 is going to mean to somebody else. Um, I know we hit a point in our dating 20 years ago where people would. I didn't eat breakfast because I'm not a breakfast person, but I didn't want to get up any earlier to make breakfast. But I didn't have the money to stop and get something. So people would, hey, I got a hash browns left over. You want them? And it never failed. It always happened to be a day that I was starving to death. So that day that you have the extra money to go out and buy um, a gift card to give to somebody, might be the day that they don't know how they're going to get to work tomorrow. Um, Great example. I mean, not that I go to Starbucks very often because I sell coffee. Hello, but one of my kids decided. Sorry, my husband. One of my kids on my bus got me a gift card to Starbucks. So anyway, so I'm like, okay, I don't know when I'm going to use it, and I was thinking about giving it away. And then one of my friends called and said, hey, I know you sell coffee, but let's go to Starbucks. I'm like, great, it's going to cost me nothing because I have a gift card. That works for me. Um, but yeah, you never know what's going to happen. So definitely, if you've got somebody that does a good job, and not that they deserve it, not that they need it, but that does a good job, and you believe in their product, build a network with them. Hey, if I do you a solid, will you do me a solid? And even if they say no, it doesn't hurt to throw them some business because God is going to take care of you. Um, I can't. I've got certain people, certain clientele that will come and buy box after box of coffee from me, and they talk about the product more than I do. That is a bigger testimony than what I can tell people. I can tell you that my energy level is higher. I can tell you that I don't get sick as much. I can tell you my complexion is better. I do not break out like I used to. Working on the bus, you're sweating all the time and then putting makeup over it prime time to really have a breakout. I can tell you that I sleep better at night. Sometimes it's quite embarrassing how hard I sleep. Um, but that doesn't mean anything coming from me because I'm selling the product. If I have a client who who's been on the product for the past 3 months, 4 months, um, I started selling it in June 1st. So or I started selling in March. So March, April, May, 3 months. And she's telling you that means something. So definitely, word of mouth, and treat your customers right. You cannot look at people as a dollar sign, and you cannot look at people trying to get over on them. That you don't do. I've seen there's enough big corporations out there doing that to their employees. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. You're better than that. But that's enough of today's rant. Definitely, but so the main way to get your name out there is, of course, the events that you go to, the networking, the people that you meet at the events. And you'd be amazed at me. Oh, you sell this, I sell this. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. By the way, I was just looking for that. There's, of course, you have your hosting parties. My next door neighbor is hooking me up to just having a party for the whatever. It's the moon is coming up halfway, or it's a half moon. Let's have a party. She looks for any reason to just have people over, because if nothing else, if people don't come over, when they come over to your house, it's a controlled environment. You serve your product. That's all in her world, she does spices, and they are excellent spices, by the way. But all of her cooking is with those spices. So when she has a football party, or I don't know what she did the Kentucky Derby party. Of course, all of the food that she has are prepared is with her spices. When you come over to my house, I sell coffee. We sit down and we chit chat. Guess what we're drinking? We're drinking my coffee that I sell. So it's a controlled environment to actually get a sampling of your product out there. And then on top of that, it's more relaxed because it's not a presentation. You're just sitting down. You're talking about the weather. You're talking to people that you know, or people that you are friends with. And that's how my mother-in-law bought her box. She, after 3 months of drinking it, because I drank it for almost a year before I started selling it, decided, hey, after all, I like this. I want a box. I'm like, great. But yeah, the networking. Don't be afraid to serve your product, or don't be afraid that people are going to turn it down. A lot of the companies will preach, become a product of the product. If you don't use the product and you don't have faith in the product, then how can you sell the product? And I'm a firm believer in that. I can't do a job that I don't believe in. I can't take a job that I don't believe in. It's got to be something that's right. Anyway. But thank you for listening. You can find me on Facebook, Shelly's Fabulous Finds. I'm always doing my promotions and everything there. You can also find me on Twitter at HealthCoffee201 and Instagram at HealthCoffee2017. I hope you find this video interesting. And don't forget, I've got another 4 videos posted. So please check me out. Give me a thumbs up. Become a subscriber. And I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye.